This week on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, there's a new Legoland park coming to Japan by company Merlin Entertainments. We look inside the new enchanted villages at Alton Towers, and of course, talk about the future of our UK theme parks after an announcement from Fantasy Island. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those titles. And once again, a very warm welcome to the latest episode of the show here on Theme Park Worldwide. Well, everything's going so well at the moment. I'm glad you're all enjoying the channel. Everything's going great. The vlogs have been fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed them. Some really funny moments. Lots of on and off ride videos coming. So yeah, it's a really good time for Theme Park Worldwide. Look how quick this season is going. It's the middle of August already. You know, and it's only a couple of months until the UK theme parks close down for yet another year. What an amazing season it's been so far. Definitely been the best year yet for Theme Park Worldwide. And once again, I want to thank all of you guys for watching and just getting involved basically with the channel. Absolutely fantastic. And we've still got the highlights of the year to come. My favourite time of the year, Halloween, and I'll be spending it all over the UK and in Orlando for 18 days as well. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's get straight in then with our UK theme park news. Now, the biggest news this week in the theme park industry for the UK is, of course, the announcement from Fantasy Island that they've actually gone into administration. Really sad. Of course, this park, it's got a little bit in my heart, this. I've been there probably about 20 times over the years. Part of my childhood, I used to go to Butlin, Skegness. Fantasy Island's located in Ingold Mills, which is sort of the next town up from Skegness. So it's quite close to Butlins, actually, about a 15-20 minute walk. But I'd always go there as a kid, and this has gone into administration. Basically, this park's been going since the 90s. They've got some big rides in there, such as Jubilee Odyssey, which is the third tallest roller coaster in the UK after the big one at Blackpool and Stealth at Thorpe Park. You know, it's a shame. They've also got another Vekoma coaster, and it's the Millennium Coaster. That's the yellow one. They've got like an S&S Space Shot Tower. They've got a Mack Mine Train. They've got quite a good selection of rides, and of course some of the best family rides in the UK and dark rides as well. But I'll come on to that in a couple of minutes' time. And so yes, all the people have come in then, all the administrators are in to come and look at the future of this park. But we hope there's going to be a buyer for this park. I mean, it's not closed or anything at the moment. It's still operational. None of the staff who work there you know, are losing the jobs at the moment. Everything's running as usual. They even had a fireworks display the other night, which they have regularly over the August summer season. But no, it is very sad news. I'm sure you've all heard about it. It's been all over Facebook and stuff this week. But yeah, very sad. Like I say, the third tallest roller coaster in the UK. I'm sure this place is going to get bought out. I don't know by who, but it is going to get bought out. So that leads me on to sort of the next section where we're going to talk about the future of the UK theme parks. I've mentioned this a few times recently in the shows, but of course you've got parks sort of like, I'm going to split them up now. You've got Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Pleasure Island and Oakwood, which are lacking investments. They've not had big investments for quite a few years, and you can tell that by how the parks are being run and the quality's going down. Then you've got other UK parks, you know, like Flamingo Land, Paultons Park, Drayton Manor. They're all investing heavily, probably more than the Merlin parks at the moment, putting in great family and thrill additions, mostly for the family market with like IPs like Thomasland, Peppa Pig World, but there's been some great stuff coming from them smaller UK parks, you know, which is really good, and they're staying up there against the competition. Obviously Merlin own a lot of the theme parks in the UK, you know, Chessington, Thorpe Park, Legoland, Alton Towers. They've got all sorts of midway attractions. So they are a very big company. It's a very competitive market at the end of the day. We're coming out of the recession now. Everything's starting to look a bit brighter. So let's just hope this summer's been good. The beautiful weather, another nice sunny day today. And I'm sure the parks are all quite busy, which is really good. But yeah, it's not great what's been going on with some of the parks. I mean, it's a shame to see operations and stuff slacking. But compared to Merlin, what have brilliant operations, that's why the smaller parks can't compete. which is a shame, but it's a competitive market, and at the end of the day, Merlin are doing stuff right with what they're doing and running a good theme park, which is fantastic. So let's just see what the future is. I want to see all these little parks surviving, but I would say Merlin will go for Fantasy Island if it does go up for sale, which is looking like it is going to. It's a perfect opportunity for Merlin as well. So let's see what happens there. You know, it's really, really interesting. Really interesting. It's a massive draw to Skegness and the local area, according to the local council, which yeah, definitely very, very interesting. So yeah, the future of our other UK parks, let's see what's going to happen there. Like I say, Pleasure Beach, they look like they've been having a busier summer this year, so hopefully they've had a better this year, which is really, really good. The future of Fantasy Island, we'll soon find out, and I'll keep you up to date here on the show. Moving on then, some other bits of UK theme park news. The Enchanted Village show home at Alton Towers, and we mentioned it last week in the show that like a show home had been built in front of the towers themselves. Here's a little look inside the Enchanted Village. There you go. Really nice shot. It looks really, really good. So we've also got some pricing for the village. It's going to be around £150 per night for 4 people for one of the lodges, which we think is an absolute bargain, to be honest. It works out cheaper than the other hotels. It's probably as cheap as staying in one of the off-site B&Bs in Alton Village or around your Toxter area. You know, really good value. Of course, with annual pass discount and stuff on that, you're going to be looking at about 35–40 quid each for a night in that, which is really, really good to stay on site, and it looks very, very well themed. A lot of the story, it's going to be heavily themed from what we can tell now, this whole thing about the rooms. But I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to ruin it too much for you. One thing what they are telling guests as they go and have a look round is that there's a little light, like a little burrow in the bottom with a light. When that light's turned on, it means you want someone to come and clean your room if you're staying for more than one night, obviously. And if that light's turned off, it means you don't want someone to come and clean your room. So it's all stuff like that, you know, it's all very interactive. It's better than just having a do not disturb on the door. You know, if that light's on, it means something. I really like that. It's a very, very good, clever idea. And whether the staff and stuff are going to have themed uniforms and stuff around there, I'm not sure, but I'd like to think they will, because it's this whole Enchanted Village theme what's going on. The tree houses that are going along the back, the tree houses, they're going to be about £600 per night, again, which is quite good value. Bear in mind, these are going to sleep up to 8 people, and they've got a hot tub. Each one's got a hot tub and other features and stuff as well. So it's really, really good for Alton Towers at the moment. This looks great. The park's busy at the moment, you know, so let's just I think this is going to be a really good investment for the park. It looks really clean, looks really good, and the story is awesome. That's all we want. Finally, in our UK theme park news then, live updates this weekend from Adventure Island on the Friday, Pleasurewood Hills on the Saturday, and Legoland Windsor on the Sunday. Great time for theme park worldwide. There'll also be a vlog from each park. I know you guys love the vlogs. Let's have a little bit of worldwide theme park news. So yeah, it's just going to look at one new park then, what's going to be coming to Japan for 2017. Now, attraction operator Merlin Entertainments, expanding loads. You know, they're not even that old a company, and they're already getting up there second to Disney with how many attractions they own, how much gate figures coming in. It's fantastic. This new investment is going to cost £185 million. It's not a retheme of a park. I have to get this clear. It is a brand new park, literally some fields or whatever, with the park infrastructure being built. Car parks, the theme park, the entrance, all that. It's going to be a big investment, hence why it's costing so much. Merlin are going to be funding just over 50 million of it. They're going in partnership, like the other Lego parks, with Lego, the Lego company, and their associated partners, but I won't go too far into that. But yeah, Japan is Asia's largest theme park market, according to Merlin. And the only other Legoland in Asia opened in Malaysia in 2012, and we all know how well that's done. Hotels, water parks and all that going to be opening there. Really, really good for them. There's currently 6 Legoland theme parks around the world. There was 7, but one of them did close back in the 70s. It was only open for about 4 years, I believe. And that then turned into Hansa Park. Interesting fact of the day for you. But Nick Varney, the chief of Merlin, said they aim to open a new theme park every 2 to 3 years. I assume he's talking about Lego parks. There, because they're a very popular brand. If not, there we go, a new park every 2 to 3 years in the article. So that's very, very good. And we'll see what happens there. Legoland's a massive brand, Really, really good. So the future's bright for Merlin with Lego. They've got a really good partnership going on. That's all I'm going to talk about this week in worldwide theme park news. So let's move straight on to our magic moments.
There's magic moments filled with love.
So yes, it's time for magic moments then. First off, we've got Kane Christopher on the rapids there. Fantastic photo, and thanks for sending it in. Jenny Cousins with a lovely off-ride photo there of the Swarm, and also Justin Brown with an off-ride photo there of Oblivion at Alton Towers. Oblivion. Don't know why I said it like that. Oblivion, for the people who like it said that way. But there we go. You got Theme Park Watchers with a selection of photos there. We love that. You got Daniel Kent, Daniel and his girlfriend on Tidal Wave, the big splash at Thorpe Park. We absolutely love that. Annie Stribling and her brother outside the gold mine at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I used to love the gold mine, much better than Wallace and Gromit in my opinion, but I suppose things have got to move on as well. But I do love the classics. Thanks for sending that in there, Annie Stribling. Matt Swain, so you got Matt and Izzy on the sky ride there at Alton Towers. Love that. Sneed Mike Knight, photo with the Rugrats at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Love that. Ian McKnight, a photo of Blackpool Tower. Great shot you've got there. Jack Lidge, a Smiler on ride photo. There you go, you all know about the Smiler. I've said it many, many times at Alton Towers. Joe and his family on Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom. I'll be on that in about 5 weeks. I can't wait. First time to Florida. It's going to be brilliant. And you're going to be able to join the journey here on the channel, of course. And you got... I had loads of music track there. Elliot Morgan, him and his sister on Dance avec les Robots at Futurescope in France. Never been, I'd love to go, but it looks like a really good park, and thanks for sending it in. Finally, Samantha Esme, me and her at the Turnstiles. Love that. I'm sure I've seen that photo before, but I'll put it in again for you because you're a great fan, and thanks for watching Theme Park Worldwide. That goes to all of you out there. Make sure you send them in to us here at the show, at Theme Park WW on Twitter, and by sending them as a private message on Facebook. It's time for Merge Paradise. So yeah, it's time for Merge Paradise, my favourite section of the show, and I know it's a lot of yours too. That's why you keep sending them in. So let's have a first look at my item, and that is this. It's a corkscrew mug. This has got to be from the 80s. Look at the logo there. Fantastic, brand new addition this to World of Theme Parks. Henry Hound presents the corkscrew at Alton Towers. What a brilliant item there, and I have to thank the wonderful Mark Lewis. You might have seen him in the Oakwood vlog. If you've not watched it, check it out. That's the guy who's ridden Megaphobia over 4,000 times, and he did it a few hundred times for charity. We mentioned it a few weeks ago in the show. Really good guy. Thanks for sending that in, Mark. Really do appreciate it. Let's have a look at your Merch Paradise then, of course. Ethan Thomas, American Adventure Cup and Medal. Wow, the American Adventure shut 7 so years ago now. But yeah, thanks for sending that in. That's a really good item there. Really, really good. Theme Park Watchers, bedroom wall full of maps. It's turned into a mini World of Theme Parks. I love it. There's a lot of mini World of Theme Parks now, and it's great. Jenny Cousins, selection of key rings there. Loving that. You got Thomas Cartwright with a selection of merch from the wonderful Disneyland Paris. Selection of Merc, can't remember words out today. Ollie Grove, Oblivion bottle opener and a Splash Landings room key. There we go, some really interesting merch. I like it when you get stuff like room keys and stuff. It's more sort of interesting than your standard merch that you can buy. Absolutely love that. You got Andrew Seeley, giant Thorpe Park paperclip and a jumbo Alton Towers mug. Love that there, 2 awesome items. Jack Anderland 123, Disneyland Paris map from opening year. Wow, 1992, I'd love to have been there that year, fantastic. Matt Panting, selection of Thorpe Park keyrings. Loving the keyrings this week, loads of them, which is great. And you got Sophie Norbury, merch from Disneyland Paris, Alton Towers and Legoland. Brilliant selection there, we love that. Then finally, Sam Dewar, Blackpool Pleasure Beach merchandise. Fantastic, thanks for sending them in. All you need to do is send in a picture at Theme Park WW on Twitter, drop us a follow, and on our Facebook page by searching for Theme Park Worldwide, and drop us a like as well. Send it as a private message, and it'll be in next week's show. I'm gonna shout now. Time for the final section of this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. It's shout-outs. I'm going to crack on because there's absolutely loads of them. So yeah, the first one goes to Ethan Thomas. fantastic. Justin Brown, Theme Park Watchers Tom, Kid and Mutt. You got Katie, who is 15 today, fantastic, thanks for sending that in to us. You got Lucy Seeley, you got Bob Hydra, Boris Bikes to Theme Parks yet again, Sam and Melvin, Jenny Cousins, and congratulations on her cousin getting married. Oh, big congratulations from us here at Theme Park Worldwide. It's Righty, you've got Lewis James 451, Tom Lander, Ad Smiler 68, who's currently enjoying Disneyland Paris. I am very jealous, love that. The Funfair Geek, new one this week there, Wrestling Pro, Corey Roberts, Claudia Savage, Sean Terry, Theme Park Vortex, UK Theme Park Review 2014, Marley Valesco, sorry if I've said that wrong, I'm rubbish at pronouncing, as you know. You got Jake, Dan Bannon, James Law, Alton Towers, Mad, Ring Gaming, Louis Pooh, Little Red Star, Worldwide Attractions, Theme Park Watchers, Sarah Prentice, I've definitely said that wrong, sorry, I'm awful at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 6, Adam Moss, The Ninja Cat 20, Rollercoaster Central, and Graham Cambridge. That is all for Shoutouts, Merch Paradise, Magic Moments, and the news from Worldwide and UK here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next Tuesday. We've got all sorts coming up this week. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke. This is Theme Park Worldwide, the show. And as always, that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. Have an awesome week.